Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here again to bother you. Anyhow, so I was on my Facebook forum of Locs, and I seen a lot of people asking how they can keep their loose ends. Now, I don't understand why you would want your loose ends, because to be honest, isn't that what we're trying to get away from? But if you do have nice ends, then maybe you might want to take it. Oh, hold up. I'm out of kind of close, I know, right? Up close and personal. I need to do my eyebrows. Anyways, if you do want to save your ends for whatever reason, then maybe I don't know, maybe it's the style you're going for. Like how I had my bangs open and they were loose. Maybe that's the style you want. So I looked at it and I was like, people really want to know that? I think you probably could figure it out, but just in case people actually do want to know, I thought I'd make a video. So I'm not trying to keep my ends, guys. I'm trying to lock them all up, and I'm slowly going through bringing them all the way to the end. But if you do want to keep your ends and bringing them all the way to the end is not what you want, obviously then of course you would stop your loctician or tell your loctician that you want ends a lot, depending on how much you want. I don't know. If you're trying to go for like something small, like this still seems like a lot to me, but see, you could have your ends come out and be like that. So I am not 2 years in, I'm a year in my lock journey, and my ends are still loose, as you can see. Now I haven't done anything to actually keep them like this, except maybe pull some of them out that are bunching, because when you have loose ends, a lot of times your locks, when they're trying to lock, will bunch up the loose hair, but that's usually within the lock. Like say I have one in here that I don't know, there it is. So like see, like here it's loose, and then there's some interlock there, and then it's loose at the end. So if you have a middle loose, then you'll see that your hair kind of bunches up. Like even if you have a hole in your lock, your hair will bunch up. So I'll tend to pull on my ends to not have them bunch up. But if you really want to keep your ends now, what you could do is, what I realized when I was looking about how could they keep their ends without getting locked, is what products, because you don't want to put a product in your hair that's going to cause buildup, and you don't want to put a product in your hair that's going to cause unraveling or of your locks, or stopping your lock from forming. So what do? So what I realized is my moisturizer. So basically the same concoction that you use to moisturize your locks, you spray it all over like you normally do. Just make sure you really saturate your ends, and I would take a comb to your ends and comb out your ends. Like for the first year, you obviously it also depends on your hair texture and your hair type, but for the first year you obviously don't have to do much, because as you guys can see, your hair pretty much stays loose. Right? Like you can see my ends pretty much have stayed. So if that's something you're interested in, another thing you could always do is you could always apply a leave-in conditioner to your ends, like a detangling leave-in conditioner or something, and you could continue applying that to your ends in order to get your ends to stay. So basically what you would have is your lock, basically like what I have right now, except of course it'll be more thicker because it would actually be locked. But you would have your lock, and then your lock would stop wherever. In this case, sorry, I'm just looking at, in this case my lock stops here, and then the rest would be loose, and that would be your style. So like if you put your hair in a ponytail or something, it would come out okay. Anyhow, so if it's something you're interested in, remember, use your moisturizer that you use on your hair. It should work on your ends. Comb it out, to make sure it doesn't ever get knotty or bunched up. And that can work, or you can use a leave-in conditioner and again just comb it out. And there you go. And that's how you keep loose ends on locks. I don't know if that's your style. Good luck. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you aren't already subscribed, please definitely click that subscribe button, like, and definitely leave a comment. I do respond. Ciao.